My name is LaQuan. I am from Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, so this poem is called Nights Gone. I first wrote a version of this poem when I was 15, and when I moved to Chicago, I wrote a Chicago version, and this is a Los Angeles version. You and I coming home late after you played your heart out on the court. It's nighttime, and it's the only time I get to be with you, so of course I cherish those moments like a last breath. And before bed, I mumble, I love you under my breath because you refused to. So I just attached them to the fantasy of you loving me. But loving you, it soon became a dizzying rapture in this constant swing of regret. And in that pain, I'd find myself on the brow of loneliness, begging for just a lash of your attention, but I only existed in the crawl space of your shadow. Or perhaps not at all. But I don't exist for you anymore. The boy you reached out to, I am not him anymore. The boy who hurt so much for so long at the nights you were out finding yourself in a hood you felt so lost in. The boy who stayed up, waiting, anticipating you coming back into my coldness and blanketing my limbs with your presence, but I cannot rewrap myself into your skin and feel at home again. And on that last day, I turned to look at you just one last time, and you just stood there, soaked in your indifference, and I thought to myself, what a privilege it must be to dive into someone and not fall in love. So I just gathered my things, stuffed my heart back into my chest and dried the blood left on my sleeve, and I moved out. But you're like hope in the mind of the dead. Like this song, this terrible melody aching in my head, a chorus of resentment to the tune of my despair, a hook hanging me by my neck from the bridge of your refrain. Yo, I remember thinking how easy dying for you would be. And I sank my own ship knowing already you wouldn't sail the distance to look for me. And that my heart was like when I was a foster child yearning for acceptance in arms that I didn't belong in. And my life became clocked in yours, but time meant shit to you. You kissed parts of me with your mouth. The same mouth you rolled blunts with your boys and then turned to them and outed me in the same breath. But did you also tell them how you would touch me at night and return my mornings numb? I guess I wasn't cool enough for your daytime, but I made myself dark enough for your nights. You see, I learned sacrifice by watching you sleep, wasting my days because they meant nothing to you. And if I could sing, I'd tell you in 1,000 songs how I regret you, how your inconsistency and barrenness knocked my breath away, and even so I was suffocating in your distance. It was you who came on to me first. And I'm not saying that you made me this way, but I wasn't born into us alone. And I know that you're scared that I'm going to do you the same way that you did me, but I will never out you because you don't deserve the freedom. But I do wonder, I wonder if that woman, if she knew the truth about you, do you think our betrayal would feel the same? I may not know what it's like to be shot that many times, but I do know what it's like to suffer. And in the wake of my suffering from you, I learned that a heart does break, but only in service to better parts of you. So while you lay there in that hospital bed, I'll remember you like that. And you'll remember me like this, because this is what it looks like to survive you. And the boy you reached out to, I am not him anymore. Thank you.